Hey guys, I'm Rosavana. Welcome back to another part of Witcher 3: The Wild Hunt. Where we last left off was that we were helping Dandelion do his little business renovation, and now we're looking for him because he probably is getting himself into trouble once again. We did also start a little mission with Zoltan, so that was another thing. So yeah, so far I'm really interested in how this story is going to pan out for most parts, but I don't know. Apparently don't know. Alright, let's see what's up. Dandelion. Dandelion.
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiancé. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me.
Aww.
Hold on. What are you doing here? We were gonna meet at the Rosemary.
Too late.
We were, but you didn't show. Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how you were doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so nice.
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've gotta help Polly. Why do beautiful women always end up with such dicks?
Like you?
No idea. Stand back. I'll break the door down.
Wait, do we have to destroy her house? She keeps a spare key around here somewhere.
How do you know about the spare key?
How would you know she keeps a spare key around here?
It's not as if we started working together yesterday. Before Polly joined forces with Hubio,
You'd visit her? Often?
I'd hide out here while Priscilla and Polly rehearsed at the Rosemary in Time. They worked on the dance numbers I composed.
So, Polly's not one of your...
I never mix business and pleasure.
The one exception being Priscilla.
Who you were just saying is worried about us. So enough of the chatter and start looking.
That is so weird.
Fine. Let's find the key.
That is so weird how they said that, but okay.
Find anything?
Not here.
There we go.
The key.
Come on, get up, girl.
Didn't look like rain.
Unlocked.
Whoa! What the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Sod off, or I'll split your skull.
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out.
I guess that was the
Settle
better
this
one.
another
I couldn't
way.
tell what the other one was.
All right, talk.
He scared me more.
Hubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you. She said you're erudite and have an open mind.
You said that? Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt, but its open saltedness ends when my betrothed starts wagging her ass around brothels. Get out of here, both of yous. Polly's not going anywhere.
Let him finish.
Let him finish. There's no brothel involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret.
Of
My
course.
very reputation precludes it.
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer, and that in turn means she'll receive a share of the proceeds from every performance she choreographs.
You mean to say... coin?
He's
And
open-minded in
fame.
coin.
No flirting required. You have my word.
Suppose In that case...
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then. See you at the Rosemary, Polly.
But that's so sad that she's being trapped in there.
I'm off.
I'll catch up to you. Whew. Never expected that to go so well.
A little bit of threat would make things better. Would have been quicker if you left it to me.
You handled it well, Dandelion. Man was body in your hands once you called him erudite.
In negotiation,
Lies.
as in combat, the key is to find your opponent's weak spot and exploit it to the hilt.
So, time to head back?
I've still got to stop by Rotlick's. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across the old version. Plowing artists got some serious explaining to do.
I'll get the placards. Who's Ruddick?
Who's Rotlick?
Never heard of him?
Nope.
Hank Rotlick, famous portrait artist?
Commissioned a portrait artist to paint your placards?
Henry's an old friend, needed the coin. And I decided we needed new placards to promote the opening performance. Seats won't fill themselves, you know.
True, true. Alright, I'll get them for you.
I'll go see Rotlick. You head back to the Rosemary, or Priscilla will have my head.
Really? You'd go?
No, said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lives.
Portside.
See you soon.
Freaking Dandelion, dude. Dandelion is like a very... Dandelion's always so, like, dumb-headed or something. I don't know how to call it. I mean, he's just so simple-minded. He just doesn't think that I will handle the things for him if he's in trouble, you know? Like, I mean, for the most part, if I'm handling it, I'm handling it, you know? I'm not gonna hurt you for it. At the same time, he did nothing in that argument. I'm the one who hold it off because I was like, I'll threaten your ass if you freaking, like, don't listen to this guy. And that's it, like... Alright, it's around this here, right? Bandit? Who are you guys?
Looking for Rotlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city, but I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is picked clean.
There's not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
Can't let
You're
you
not
see him.
gonna rob him.
Strange, don't recall asking your permission. Get him, Fred!
Ah! Oh. Oh. There we go.
Regret this mutant.
Ah! I can't really hit. I can't do anything beyond. Oh wow, this is such a tight corner. Such a lame thing. Ah! Ah! Oh god, wrong place. I wasn't even hitting him. Oh, no! I failed, didn't I?
Don't know how much Rotlick owes you, but everything in this house is mine. Want to get something back? Try the Vagelbud estate. Rotlick's losing his last crowns at the races, I wager. Now get the hell out of here.
No, I am refusing to lose to those guys. Wherever this is. This is not gonna probably be that bad. Oh yeah, we have a new entrance opening now. Because we unlocked the story mission parts to Siri and stuff.
A cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Siri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits, then cornered by the Temple Guard, she had disappeared in a flash of light and a gust of heat. Where to? This I did not know.
Yeah, so that was like kind of like a little quick summary of what the hell's going on. I mean, at the same time, I sort of saw that summary and I was like, oh, it's a new summary thing. Yeah, I kind of knew it was going to be this, like, from here. Alright, I gotta go this way then. Move, Dandelion, move! we're gonna walk. This is the opposite version, I think. Was it? Or was it not? Yeah, it's like another alternative way to the place. Yeah, I messed up. I didn't mean to, like, get myself knocked out almost. But at least it got me past my mission if I failed. Which is good, but I don't want to fail. I want to stop them from, like, stealing from him, dude. Like, he didn't do anything wrong. Alright, let's go to this. Let's save before we freaking die again. Or get knocked out. Alright. Let's get through all this. Come on, come on. Can't let you steal from him.
You're not gonna...
The only reason why they succeeded was because they are on a one-on-two kind of thing. Ah! Oh. Oh. Ah. Double hit, double kill, double knockout.
Tell me what you want, damn it!
Placards.
There we go.
There ain't no ploughing placards here.
And Rotlick, where's he?
Same place as always. Vehicle Bud Estate. Losing his last crowns at the races.
See? Wasn't that easy? Could have said so right away.
Gonna knock him out. I mean, I am still taking his stuff anyways, nonetheless. Alright. So the person's in Vegelbutt. Okay. Let me go and save again, because it's annoying as hell if I have to save again. Alright. Let's get going, shall we? Is there a, fast traveling thing? I think this is gonna require for fast traveling, I think. Reason why is because this thing seems pretty far. 1,000 meters is like a long-ass walk. Yeah, it seems like it's all the way over there. Okay, let me go into the square.
Last chance to surrender unorthodox folks.
Alright, we're almost close to the fast traveling station thingy. And here we go. There we go. Let's see. What do we have over here? To the Vegelbutts residence. I believe it was the Vegelbutts that we did like the party thing with Triss and everything, I think. Can't remember. Alright, let's go. Freaking, why would you bet on the horse race and all? So weird. Alright, let's see. No, that's not him.
Captured and displayed in the sideshow.
I'm not a peasant, you ass. Rutlick?
Rotlick?
Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art. At your service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. But tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them, as a group of angry creditors has seized my home.
I beat them
I
off.
think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament. And now Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back. I'm to wager on a race.
Don't tell me I had to race for him. Who's Count?
Generous. Not just anybody could afford to do that.
De Louverton is not just anybody. He's Duke Sam's youngest son. Sam of the well-known family of gem dealers. One debt more or less makes little difference to him.
Sure.
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
Yeah.
We've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
Bondage? It's either I win the race for you, let me pay your debt, or else without the... I just want those placards. Let me see this first.
Listen, all I really want are the placards. Tell me where you tucked them away and I'll be out of your hair.
Forgive me, I cannot. I hid them with family heirlooms that would work those barbarians lurking outside my home into a slavering froth.
Then go fetch him yourself. I'll wait here.
If I show my face there without coin, they'll beat me to a pulp. I must win back my debt somehow, else I'll never return home.
I don't know. I feel like I'm too lazy to worry about the race. Because I know I'm going to be forcing myself to race, which I suck at racing in this game. This game is just horse versus horses. This is like straight up denying Dandelion's request, which is kind of saddening. And his business wouldn't bloom. You know what? I'll pay off his debt.
Let me pay off your debt. No strings attached.
Thank you. I never expected this. May I ask to what I owe this generosity?
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time. Can we get those placards now?
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time, just as soon as I settle my obligations.
Fine. See you there.
Yeah, I think the race was kind of like a risky operation, honestly. The race is kind of like a risky operation because I know for one is that I'm not good with racing, obviously. And then with the addition to not being good at racing, I'm not good with betting either. I mean, I wouldn't want to offer betting to myself for that kind of reason. So best to just get it over with and pay it off. I mean, I do sell a lot of things anyways. I always fight and do some like crazy work. And I have like about nearly 10,000 gold already, so, or crowns. I have nearly 10,000 crowns already, so a 200 won't hurt too much. Let me double check actually. No, never mind. I don't have 10,000. I have like nearly, yeah, I had 6,500. Okay.
I hate
Happiness will cut your hair lately.
Alright. Anyways, hopefully it's fine now. Oh god, they have a whole party set up.
We start in G major, and
I've told you, the piece is sad, melancholy. It needs a minor key.
Well, well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
no, not all. But I'd imagine something more, you know, more theatrical.
Don't you like it? But I thought a boudoir would be right in line with your tastes.
Oh, you chose it. Well, I'm not saying it's bad, just different. Not exactly what I'd envisaged. You know, now that I think about it, you're absolutely right. A boudoir is the perfect setting for a cabaret.
He's been trying to
fight.
fight.
What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the chameleon.
The chameleon.
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Yeah.
Rosemary in Time wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb.
Ugh.
Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it emphasizes that the place has undergone a transformation. Just a better ring to it all round.
I agree. What about the choreography?
What about choreography? Prepared anything special for the opening?
We haven't. But Polly has. She's priceless. Came in and brought the girls in line before I could say knickers. Premiere will have the audience on their feet, on their knees, both at the same time.
Sure. How about the grand opening?
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Oh, she has a dress? Okay. I just
Thanks
hope that
for
I can
everything.
still... Okay. Yeah.
Don't mention it.
I still hope to battle
Seems
Priscilla.
like cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
No, thank you. I feel like no, but then I said yes. Sure, why not?
Why not?
That's my boy.
I always keep hearing the owl. I was
The
like, what?
foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking,
He's all right.
and she say anything about me?
A lot. Yeah, she said you're fat and so you smell. She praised your rationality.
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal. That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
That's the truth.
You're pulling my leg.
No?
Not this time.
I mean, I
One
do want...
thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Oh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the Cloak and the Dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am?
Is there more conversation to be had?
She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time, you know.
So
True.
it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Master Dandelion! Priscilla, she's...
What?
What? Speak, man.
She's badly, been attacked. They took her to Vulmerius Hospital.
Damn it!
She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course, let's go.
Yeah, I worry for Priscilla as much as Dandelion would. Not because I want romance with her, but because I want Dandelion and Priscilla romance. If Priscilla dies, oh man, that would suck.
Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
Yeah, she's still
I'd
moving.
say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
This was no robbery, no ordinary attack.
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind, and not its first.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree?
True.
In fact, just this week, a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
Damn.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
Obviously not.
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
True.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this.
I will do that.
Find him. And kill him.
Don't need any convincing.
Yeah.
Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied.
Okay.
Doing so could very well provide some clues.
It might be a monster, not a
No
human.
need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Okay. Putting yourself in danger?
Great analogy, but this tumor's not gonna sit there, wait to be excised. Appreciate the help, but I doubt you know what you're getting yourself into.
I know perfectly well, and I assure you I can take care of myself.
Easy assurance to make, harder to back up, especially if you've spent your whole life wielding a scalpel, not a sword.
Look at this scar. Don't be shy. Any
Not
idea
shy.
what leaves such a mark?
A flail. Morningstar, maybe.
What do you think? A blow sustained at the operating table? No? Let me repeat. I know what I'm doing, and I wish to help.
Okay. Just wondering.
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers. Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for, the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Yes. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Himmelfart himself.
Thanks.
Himmelfart. That name, though. That name is just so funny sounding. Alright, well, I mean, I didn't think Priscilla would go down like that. I didn't think that Priscilla would be taken down like that. Just out of the blue.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Sewing up drowner victims can grow awfully tedious. Is it not better to nip the problem in the bud? I'd hear that.
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
Oh, he has a crossbow. That's interesting. Oh, ow. Ow. Ugh. Ugh. Alright, give me a second, Doc. Let me go and heal up. There we go. Needed to heal up, obviously. And let's get going. Oh my god, freaking... Ah! I can't help you, I'm busy. Oh boy. Oh. That was good. Okay, again, let me heal. Alrighty, let's get going. There goes that guy. Ah! There we go, another guy.
How's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Trobritz. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
Honestly, yeah, if her voice is gone, she's not going to be able to live the way she wanted to live. Alright, let's get going. I think we're closing in on the morgue now.
Take the ladder.
I hope it's not a trap. Honestly.
This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why?
Carnal
Got
sin?
somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastodi. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Dwarven... what? I didn't catch it. Looting whatever I can in here. That's the entrance to outside. Let's go in here. Oh god, it glitched. There we go. Don't block the way, man.
But of course. Yes? What is it?
Is that a witch hunter? Yeah.
Human. Wrong body type.
Yeah, it has to be a dwarf. It's not even a dwarf at all.
Looks like necrophages got to this one. Let's keep looking.
Is there a back? Oh, there is a backside. Oh, there's more to this place. Man, this place is really big. I didn't expect this place to be really big. Alright, let's see what this one has. Ooh, some amateur stuff. Anything else? Nothing. That's a lady, it seems. Okay. So, lady and then a guy in here, so that's nothing. They're not dwarves. Check the other place here. Seems like there's like a poster of some sort. This looks like a
That's
dwarf.
gotta be him.
If this one's a she, remember beards are no indicator of gender amongst dwarves.
A dwarf, but the hands. Not a carpenter's. A banker's, more likely.
Kind of strange. It says that it's a woman's hand. It is a woman's, like, thing. Wait, what's with this? Oh, yeah, the reading. Pause and read that. Sorry about that thing right there. I didn't mean to do that. Is this the lady,
Calluses on
really?
the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood?
Not a
No.
bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
Torso.
Let's examine his torso.
Yeah, because his torso's
What have we
bloody.
here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Check the scar.
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin, an incision. But the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Okay. Chest wound.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
Okay. Didn't think your hands was necessary in this. Probably a tooth of some sort.
An egg from an
Whoa.
amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Open his abdomen.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once
Got
fought a
it.
zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded.
Alright, let's examine something else. Head.
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt, like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
Examine eye sockets.
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes. And some grey dust. Ash, it seems. Very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
In his mouth.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Ooh, there is
Just
burns
like
and blisters.
Priscilla's.
So I'm feeling like this is like a weird messed up thought that it would be a salamander who sort of has like a flaming body when he turns into his beast mode, and apparently he sticks his tongue into their throats and it burns inside, but at the same time it injects like sort of like an egg-like thing into them, I guess, maybe.
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
Okay, something else. I see he's been tied up with his hands. Genitals.
His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I mean, it's not
sincerely
that...
doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
It's true. We'll see.
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Thank you for not
Think there could
showing.
be a connection.
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
Thank you for not showing. I think that's it. The hands, can tell it's been tied up. Legs, probably nothing much. Alright.
Alright. Think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
This was a ritual murder? That sounds a lot like it.
It's some kind of sick ritual. You saw it. Burns in the eye sockets, cavity where the heart should be, scalding liquid, all centering on warmth, heat, fire.
A fire eternal.
Oh.
It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer.
Hello,
I'm
guy.
Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted, drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
I'll kill him if I have to. Take it you two know each other? That's not quick,
You
but we'll
old
take
friends?
Hubert taught me the rudiments of medicine. Long ago.
And not very well. You've still not mastered certain basic principles. For example, that a doctor's role is to treat the ill, not save the world.
You've not changed a bit.
A compliment?
No, a statement of fact. 30 years, and you've not changed a bit.
Maybe he hasn't grown a single year, probably, it looks like.
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebiritz was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, your reverence.
Oh,
Who are
God.
these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
This guy sounds like a weirdo.
Wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
Okay.
Why'd you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. No. While I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Interesting. You know what they remind me of? They remind me of the one game from 1887 or something like that. 1886, the Order 1886 or something like that. That one PS4 game that was absolutely bombed because of how poor the game was. It was all lot like a movie and stuff. It reminds me because of the attire that they're wearing and the way they're like holding themselves. They have a gun similar to that other game. It's kind of like that same feel almost. But Nathaniel, who is he?
A scoundrel, a rogue, like every man who wears the robes of the eternal fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer, delighted especially in torturing women. Later,
seriously?
Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises cremations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Okay.
Dream job.
Could have
Might
told
have
me.
told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
Okay. Won't press you.
Don't aim to press you.
Thank you. I've nothing to hide. It's just an old wound, unhealed as yet. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
I like how the guard just looks at us and like... This guard sitting here is just like, I wonder what they're talking about. I wonder what they're talking about.
Please, please, please.
Okay. Alright, anyways, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you guys haven't. Hope to see you guys in the next part or another video of mine. And hope you guys have a great, amazing day, week, and night. Or whenever watching this. Because I have to end it here. I'm already over time by a lot. By 10 minutes or so. But yeah, other than that, in the next part we will continue this side quest. And figure out who the hell hurt Priscilla. And see the results of what happens to Priscilla's voice. Because we want to cure her. We want to help her. I don't want to see a death of a character who didn't deserve it, to be honest. So, yeah. Roz. Out.